Let's see how good the battery is. Ooh. You might have some electrical problems here to figure out. Everything is done. Finito. Wow. That's not a good sign. Okay, starter fuses.
Good morning, Monday.
Good morning. How you doing? Dang, this car's in a lot worse shape than I thought it was. Where the hell is that fuse box? Wait, what's the ECU like? Okay, I guess I didn't want to tell me. Fine, be like that. Oh, there it is over here. 3 reds, 4 brown, or 3 reds, 3 browns, 1 purple, 3 Bs, 3 Cs, 2 As. I'm just trying to see if I can actually get this motor to run. Just in case I need one. Alright, we need 3 A's, 3 B's, 1 C, 2 A's, 3 B's, and 3 C's.
How's it going?
It's gotta go. How about you? I believe I bought this one last stream, so I figure I'll try to get it running this stream before I start ripping into it and restoring it, we shall say. But it looks like all the electrical components on this motor are fried.
Improve just at breakfast with family.
Right on, right on. Alright, plugs are out. This is probably toast. Definitely the alternator. Get that. Oh wait, we gotta move this other belt first. And we take this belt off after we get this idler A out. Now we move the alternator. And if it's good, we will put it back on. If it's not good, well then it's just not good. Let's get rid of that fuel pump. Well. Everything is toast. I already got all the fuses and stuff. I need 4 plugs. I guarantee the distributor's probably shot too. Or coil packs, I should say. Place your bets. Any bets? Of course they would be. As far as I know, there's only one in here. Yeah. I don't know why I'm putting all this money in, because I'm going to have to rip this motor out and rebuild it anyway. But let's try at least to try to get it up and running. I need an alternator. That should be it for this. Then we come over here, we go fuel pump, yep. Open the serpentine belt. Serpentine belt again. Add the roller. We need 2 of those. Fuel filter. And I got the coil, I got the plugs, I got the ignition wires, the starter. Alright. Cool. Something's telling me this clutch is also buggered up too. So we shall check in. That's never a good sign. Oh, I should have checked this first. Oh dear. Although, it is an import, these things tend to run even when there's in this kind of bad shape, so. It doesn't only have 160,000 miles on it, but who knows when the last time it was serviced properly. Was it ran dry on oil? Yeah, who really knows, right? Still a thought process I'm having right now. Alright. I wonder if it'll let me put oil in it. No. Oh, that doesn't work like that. I think it's the oil fill cap right here. Must be. Oh dear. What have I got us into? I only wish the pipe coming off the turbo is no good, which means the turbo is probably no good. Alright, well, let's go get our parts anyway. Yeah, there they are right here. Boom, got them all. Perfect. And we're gonna get these ones done today too. And potentially look for a truck. I need a shop truck. Alright, first things first, we're gonna get this motor put back together. Just so I can at least compression test it anyway, to see what's going on with that. All this work just for that. Alright, now we're gonna put the coils in. Put the plugs in. Now, I may need a new fuel pump, or fuel tank, I should say. Alright, starter, you on next. Everything else on the motor's put back, yep. Alright, let's come over here, we're going to do this. And we're going to start at the fuses this time, we're going to go C first. I believe this one's B. And these two should be A. And then 2 B's. And the last one here should be an A. There we go. Cover on. Put that ECU in. Perfect. Put the fuel filter in. And now we're going to scoot back here to the fuel tank and we're going to put the fuel pump in. And I believe that should be all the parts I took off. Well, and the battery. That's okay. We're going to do that right now. Now, cross your fingers and hope it's not locked up. I guess maybe we should put oil in the motor first. That sometimes might help. What? Oh, it's over here. Duh. Alright, now we're going to put some oil in it and see how it goes from there. Fingers crossed, that's going to start. Make a mess all over the place, help lubricate stuff. Oh dear. No, she sounds like she's proper fooked. The hell is that? Must be a speaker, maybe. Alrighty. Now we're going to try. Oh yeah. At least the gauge moved. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I guess there's no real point in trying to salvage this motor. I mean, I'll put it away because it's still got spark plugs and parts on it I can use for another upcoming build. Or say I get a customer's car in the shop or something like that, I can always take the parts off that I have on here. The starter I can use somewhere else. Alright, yeah. Here we go. Up in the air she goes. First, I'm going to see. Let's see, these are what, 17s? Yeah. 18s would fill a gap. 19s, I'd have to start dropping the tire size itself. So, for me to run 20s, I would have to bring it down to somewhere around 25 or 30. Now, what's the width on this? Actually, width's pretty good. I'm wondering. I was wondering. 120, 235, 30. That's probably going to be too big for it. Spray, baby, spray. Alright, let's go put this tire together. Oh. Yeah, I might have too much sidewall to it. Is this too small? Huh. Well, wouldn't you know it? Huh. Interesting. Freaking interesting. Okay. Now, I'm curious to know how it sits in the front. Oh, we got two stuck ones this time around. I can work with that. Okay. we can run 20s on it. Nice. It's probably gonna actually look pretty darn good too when I'm done with it. But what's rim should I use? Hmm. Should I do the factory style RX-7 wheel? It could be a possibility. Where are you? Where are you? Where the heck is it? There they are. I believe it's this one. I can completely block it right open. Not about that. Decisions, always decisions. It's the only problem with having a lot of options and a lot of choices. Interesting. Maybe. Yeah. I got an idea. I don't know of any other one that would look... Oh, those ones maybe. Maybe. Alright, I need some tires for it. So we're going to go 4, 20, 235, 30. Alright, I'm going to go paint those wheels right now. So I have them. They're not because they're solid back. Alright, got that done. Yeah, I think this might actually work. Perfect. Alright, now so that's style rear. What are you? What are you? And whale. what would you be? Okay, let's get this motor out. I'm actually probably going to strip the motor down. That way then, I can actually check all the boxes of all the parts I need. Hey, at least we actually got a starter for it. Hey, that is just a little McNasty right there. What, nastier it is, the easier the bolts come out or something? Or what's the deal with that? Alright, now we've got to drain the oil out of it. And probably pull that exhaust pipe off, if I had to guess. Oh, look, nice clean oil. Alright. So we're not scrambling around a little bit later on. I just want to pull that off right now. Alright, motor's ready to be pulled. Alright, one of these, one of those, 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 and one of these. So, let's order those parts up right now. Alright, then back up out of there. We come over, oh wait, no, we need to come down here. Rear muffler, exhaust pipe, from the exhaust section, flywheel, clutch plate, pressure plate. And we come over here. Now we need the drive shaft, clutch release bearing. And as far as I know, everything else is purchased already. I mean, there's no point in me getting brand new idler pulleys or belts when I just purchased them. Oil filter will get something new because I don't know if it all ran through the motor when I cranked it over. So yeah, we got that going for us right now. Alrighty, now let's put this back up in the air and start. Well, actually, we're going to pull the motor first. I'm going to go put this on the engine stand. Grief, look at all that. That is horrendous. Oh my god, gracious. Huh, it's only giving me all that stuff wrong with it, or what? Nothing else? Everything else is good? Brand new, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's put this back up in the air. Let's grab this wheel off of here. There we go. Now we can jump up here to the front. We're going to pull that one off too. Spray this down just a bit. Beautiful. Alright, now we're going to jump on over to this side. Hop up here. That muffler. Exhaust pipe. Fuel pump, which I can use on something else. Because actually, as a matter of fact, I got a going to be bringing in a customer's car a little bit later on, a Jeep. And I think it's going to probably need some stuff. Not a Jeep, it's a Bolt Cargo Express, I think. It's just a regular one, I can't remember. I wonder how badly the suspension is completely pooched. I don't think she's gonna be salvageable, man. I really don't think so. But we will just have to wait and see. So, dang, everything's stuck on this darn thing. Bang! Both bolts. Let's get that needle bushing out of there. There we go. Now we're going to get this out. Alright, now we're going to get rid of this upper arm. Get rid of the rear sway bar and blank. Now the rear axle housing A can go bye-bye. Let's get rid of the bigger bushing. There we go, just like so. Always that one bolt. Always. Never fails. It's like clockwork. Oh no. He was the one-armed man. Man, I honestly feel sorry for one-armed men. You know why? How many times they get blamed for something? It's me, officer, the one-armed man. Next thing you know, you got a one-armed man walking down the street getting harassed by like 10 different cops. Hippers. Yeah, and probably a little bit later on, I'm probably going to be streaming again, but this time the wife will be coming along, and we will be doing some Fortnite. That's her go-to, you know what I mean? So probably be after supper, after we finish cutting the grass and stuff. In theory, anyway, that's what the game plan is. See if we can't make it the first and second in the round, you know what I mean? Yeah, alright. Oh, she's a little stuck. Nasty. Alright, lower controller. When this guy's almost done, we're going to pop this bottom ball joint free. Perfect. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of the inner tie rod. Now we're going to jump on over here to the other side, which is perfect right here. Oops. I don't need to be adding no parts yet, man. Alright, this stuff right here is pretty much mostly standard stuff. I'm going to mark that. I'm going to mark this. I'm going to mark that. Because those are roughly about the only thing that really change on the vehicles. All depending on the suspension setup though too. So, wrong one. Maybe we should read the sway bar and link A first. That's what I'd be thinking. Might help just a little bit. Alright, now let's try to remove the strut. Damn, she's sticky. Alright, got that done. Oh, wrong one. We need this one. Alright, I've got these other two bushings to get out of there. Let's get the sway bar. The steering rack. I didn't see that bushing over there earlier. That's okay, it's gone. Now, this should be ready to pop up. I removed bushing. What? This? What? Huh? That's some messed up stuff, because I didn't see no bushings over there earlier. What's going on here? Somebody playing tricks on me. Alright, and that ECU has got to go. I mean, yeah, it's just got to go. It's been deemed the weakest link, and it's just got to go. So is all these damn parts. Wow. So it runs the same front crossmember as a supercar, we'll say. Well, that's interesting to know. I mean, it really is. Alright, now let's go through here. Let's mark some stuff. Mostly, where's that rear sway bar? Oh, we already passed it. No, it should be back here somewhere. But sway bar. Right there. Everything else is pretty much standard stuff. I better just mark that. And mark a little bushing. And we'll mark these. Actually, I'm going to mark everything. At least one of everything. That way then it's a little easier to grab the parts, you know what I mean, when the time comes to start buying everything up. Do that. Yeah. We already got that. We already got the exhaust. Well, actually, no, we don't need the middle muffler and the catalytic converter anyway. We need 4 of those, 2 of those, partridge in a pear tree, that and that. One of them, one of them, one of them. I can't remember if I got that, but now we do. We already got that. And that. Alright, actually it's time we start buying some. Oh, wait a minute here. Need one of them. And one of these. One of those. I can't remember if I marked this off or not, but well, I know I definitely didn't get that one. I don't think I got that one either, but you never know. Stranger things prevail. You know what I mean? Before we go any further, I need 2 of these, 2 of those, and 2 of these. Well, I guess since maybe we're in here, may as well start buying everything up. At least we'll get those painted up first before everything else. I just need 2 of those, 2 of these. I need about 10 of these things. And let's try about 20 of those. Beautiful. I need 2 of those. Was it rear sway bar A? Hub, rear spring, rear suspension arm. Yeah, rear sway bar B. Okay, it was that one. Ow. And this damn fly has been driving me up the frickin' wall. Or not driving around, but flying around. I guess technically in fly world language, I guess that technically would be classified as driving around, right? 4 of those, 2 of these. Pretty sure we got everything else. Yeah. I can't check it. Wait for them to show up. Damn it. Oh. Oh, why? Oh well, I'm good enough for all the vehicles now. I have a brake servo for them all. Servos for everyone. Now this car ain't gonna need too fancy of a brake, but we're still gonna give it a bit fancier than usual. Alright. We got it. Okay. We got all the good stuff. There's no way my parts are here that soon. No way. Okay. Alright, this should be what? Video number 4, I think, or 3? I can't remember. Anybody know if this is video 3 or 4 of the rebuild series? I can't know. I believe this would be video number 4. 4. So, a license plate for the beautiful state of Arizona is going to say T. Oh, where are you, T? Right there. R. B. S. The rebuild series. And we're going to go 0. Actually, let's do the front one first. We're going to go 4, 0, 0, 0. We need 2 of those. So it costs us what? I think we start at 253,000. So we've put about 7 grand in the suspension, tires, stuff like that. Because I did purchase a few other features for the shop today before I joined with you guys. We are now able to change the walls and the floor. We can now fix the brakes, which they were junk on that car to begin with. What else did we get? Let's take a little gander in here, because I think I've already forgotten. Let's see. Oh yeah, we also bought some new equipment. We got a tire gauge now. We got fuel pressure monitor checker. We've got brake lathe. I got this, which is the customization. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else we got today. You know, that costs us $1,750. But yeah, I think we golden then. But I'm gonna keep this, not purchased yet, because I gotta get this up to level 6 before I can start fixing body panels. You know what I mean? So I think that's what the next deal is here. But nonetheless, now we're gonna go under the hood. Well, not really much of a hood. And for those of you all that are joining, just so you're aware, this is a Mazda RX-7. It is a 92 Mazda RX-7. You know, it's got 159,000 miles on it. And this car, well, just give you an indication of how bad it is. There's the motor. The only good parts on it are the ones I just recently changed at the beginning of the stream here. So everything else on this motor, shot, dead, laying on the side of the road. I did get this from the junkyard, right? Auction. The auction house should be ashamed. Now, how much did I spend on it? Oops, wrong one. How much did I spend on it? Well, you know, $3,500, you know. And considering we're stripped it down to nothing, we're still $1,000 better than what we were. Damn, how bad was that motor? It was dragging me down. Holy smokes, eh? Who would have ever thunk it would be that bad? Alright, now we're going to do the fan housing, the radiator. I can remember there to do some clip B's. Because this is a Type A fuse box. Hey man, get your starring straight, man. There's the Type A fuse box right there. If this is a Type A air filter, which it looks like it is. Oh darn. Oh snap, forgot one. Oh no, we're gonna drain stuff here. Because we don't need the EPA creeping down our necks, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna try to attempt to do things the right way this time around. Yeah, I know, me and doing things the right way. Normally I do things the easy way. Let's get the battery out of there. Additional tools, drain. I can't believe it actually had power steering fluid in it. Gotta get the blue goof and the blue lagoon out. Alright. Now, there shouldn't be any brake fluid in here, not that I can see, but... Okay. We is clear for takeoff. I don't know, we're not gonna fill it, dumbass. Yeesh. You are gonna come out. You are gonna come out. Oh, you too. Don't think you staying. And same with you. That, on the other hand, is going to be this. This, on the other hand, is going to be staying. Now, in theory, the electrical current that comes off the welder should not affect this because I pulled the battery and the ECU. So, the fuses should still be good when we come back and start putting it all together. Yeah, buddy. Alright. I have all my parts marked, so we're going to get rid of all the other junk. We still made $417 off. That's not too bad. Now, what I'm planning on doing is, while this is getting all fixed up, I'm actually going to go rip that motor apart. And the reason why I'm ripping it apart is not to rebuild it, because it is toast. I mean toast. We're going to rip it apart because I need to mark the parts that I'm going to need to purchase, see. Because, once again, I'm not too familiarized with these RX-7 motors, so I don't really know what's there, what's not there. what should be bought, and I believe they're all RAB motors or R3B or something. But nonetheless, I'm going to mark it off, make it a little easier. So bear with me here for a second. Just get myself something to drink. No, I haven't went anywhere. I'm still here. Alrighty. So now the body should be fixed. We're going to work our way over to the car, or over to the motor. A little cutout session there. I guess doesn't like moving. Alright, so where'd we leave off? We're looking at a lock cabinet with a key in it. Kind of defeats the purpose of locking it, doesn't it? Oh, she looking snazzy. Now, that ain't going to be the color of it. I promise you that. Alright. So, we got rid of all... Wait, what? Oh. No way. They seriously finally showed up. Huh. Cool. Alright, look at that. Non-stackable. Let's see. No, I believe it's these two right here. Let's take a look again. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. Oh, look at all these parts. Whoo! Look at them all. Look at them all. Look at them all. You know what I mean? We need to get rid of this. Get rid of that one too. These RX-7 wheels are toast. I don't want no junky parts, man. I only want the good stuff. You know what I mean? The good. Alright. So. This stupid fly is dragging me up the frickin' wall. Every time I have to go to swat it, and it's like, hee hee. It's like trying to do the moonwalk on my headset. It's not very cool. It's not very nice. It's playing games with me. I don't like it. Alright, let's see here. What we got going on here? Let's see what we're cooking up here. Okay, yep. Perfect. Won't be able to see it anyway, but still perfect. Yep. These look good. Yep. Just like that. Alright, we got one more here. Yep. Gotta do this one too. Fresh, hot off the press. Get them while they're still hot from molten metal. Ooh, that's nice red. I'm glad I'm using that. Ooh, I like that one. That one's probably gonna look good on the car. Maybe. It's hard to say, man. But we're kind of making a show car here, so to speak. Figuratively speaking. But we're also doing a recreation. And we're doing a recreation and stuff here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? That look good. That look real good. I like how good that look. Makes me want to paint more stuff. Alright, let's see here. Cross right now. Yeah, okay. Ooh, look at that. Nice and shiny. No, we're not going to use that because that's going to duplicate all of our color. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Well, we're going to use this one right here, our custom color. What the hell did we do that with orange? Oh, that, oh. I think it was, no, was it? Yeah, I can't remember. Huh, I can't remember. We can do that chrome. Well, silver. And we're going to scroll down here. We're going to do this one. I'm a fan of this dark red, but I'm not a fan of the dark red, if that makes sense. I want my work to be seen, okay? I do not want it hidden. Well, it can be hidden, but y'all know what I mean. I want to bask in the glory of when it's being built. Look how good it looks. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we need this one. Man, there's only 3 pages of parts. What is the deal with that? What's the world coming to? Alright, we need a red. I need that red, man. We gotta get that red, man. Let's go, man. We gotta get that red, man. Cute. And while I'm sitting here thinking about it, let's see, we got a computer in here at all? No, can't. Hopefully my tablet's charged. And it looks like it's surviving, we can say. No, we're not. Hey, man. What's in here? Trunk B. Huh, okay. Alright, let's see here now. We need a bumper, a door, a window, a fender, the other door, the other window, that fender too, that looks important. We need that mirror, so then we can see. We need a headlight, a wheel bumper, taillight, mirror, headlight, hood, taillight. We don't need a trunk, we already got one. Trunk window, and a windshield. This is going to be a little sketchy. And you guys don't see those body parts, okay? They don't exist yet. They really don't exist yet. It's a figment of our imagination. Hey, wait a minute here. I'm missing parts. I'm so missing parts. I forgot to order some stuff. Oh no. Oh no. How did I do them such a dang old dumb mistake like that? Shoot. Alright, well, since we're here, let's go. We need 2 of those. 2 of these. We need 1 of those. 2 of these. 2 of these. 1 of those. And yet I was on this page too. I remember getting the wheel hubs. How rude of myself. Dang, these guys are fast, man. I just ordered them and they already showed up. And they're already showing up. What the? Must be FedEx. They normally always say, give me a time frame, and they're normally here within that time frame, but I was expecting at least 5 minutes. But nonetheless, our parts are here. Let's go scoop them all up. Maybe it was body panels that showed up. Huh. Body panels are here. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, we got all of our body panels. Yep. Okay. And then the glass is over here in this one, but it's conjoined, you know. Alright. Now we want to run down over yonder. Let's see if the rest of our suspension stuff showed up. Well, would you look at that? It's all right there. Wow, these guys are fast. It's almost like they got little tubes that come down. You know, in the old movies, or maybe even businesses, if you guys have ever worked in, it's kind of like in a thing where you put a piece of paper or a tube inside of a pipe and it goes, you get sucked up into a different floor, a different level. What? Something like that. Makes a fella wonder. Alright, I want this right here, to be honest. That's pretty close. I think that's going to be the color right there, maybe. I think this is a Mazda. What do you guys think? Think it's a Mazda? Buckling. Alright, should we go with the light red or the dark red? I'm gonna say an in-betweeny. So roughness is at 34. Metals. There we go. Still the same. Brightness is at 77. Okay. Now, what's the brightness at with this one? Because that's the same numbers. But the brightness here is at 50. So if we're to say hype it up just a bit, something right around 60 is actually what I'm looking for. So that is good to know. It really is. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. Okay, now let's finish up getting these parts all painted up and such. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a nice, pretty, shiny red? I like it. I like it a lot. Where are you? The world keeps answering me. Alright, now we need this one for this. Oh, that looks pretty. I mean, it really does. It's got that right shine to it, that right glossy effect. It just, mwah, you know what I mean? Hey, come on, let's go. What's the matter for you? Perfect. You're next. You are not the weakest link. Hello. Alright. I guess maybe we should do this too. This is kind of an important piece of it, man. You know what I mean? It's kind of important. Alright, we're gonna do these ones too. Yep. Put that up like that. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Survey says we do it red. Alright, we got all that. We got all that. Now I'm gonna do this black because it's, remember we painted transmission chromey silver. Okay? So just remember that. Let's hope it's the right one. These we're going to do red. Hello? Where'd you go? Oh, crap. I'm always making mistakes. Always misinput stuff. There we go. Do you red too? A perfection. Let's walk back over to the shop. This side. Man, look how clean that car is. Alright, now we're going to put this up. And then here it locks itself as it goes up. Alright. Normally I'd have the motor ripped apart by now, but it's a stream, not a video. Did I not buy a full tank? Or did I? Huh. Huh. That is on the list. How we going now? Don't know how well it's going to be, but we got one, if nothing else. Alright, I'm going to do the kitty corner of it. Put this one on. Alright, now we're going to put this one. Got to put that one on. Help balance it out. Put this one on, make it straight. Ish. Alright. Now, we need the sway bar. Did we get one of them? Yeah, we did. Look at that chrome. Alright, let's put this up on. Yeah, I bet you this car's gonna look so dang good when I'm done with it, I'm not gonna want to sell it. How much of an increase in value? Holy crap, look at that. Just by doing this little bit of work and fixing the body.
Man, what a shit week last week was.
Why, what's going on? If you feel like talking, go ahead. If not, well, that's up to you. That's alright, it's the beginning of a new week. But I have a feeling I might know what you're talking about. I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong, but if you feel like discussing it, it's up to you. I brake rotor. Put this on. The pod. I'm glad you joined the stream, though. That's a good thing. Well, that's positive, right?
I'm not even from the States, and what the liberals did made me cry.
Ah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Well, all I'm gonna say, as the expression goes, karma's a bitch. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Maybe I'll go a little bit further. They don't realize the can of worms they just opened up. You know what I mean? They're not firing on all 8 cylinders, if you get my drift. Okay? Now, I can't go much more than that because, well, I like to keep my channel, see? And if I start getting too deep into it, well, hell, they...
Thank God they losing jobs.
Oh yeah, this is something that... This is what they did is something you just don't do. Plain and simple, you know what I mean? You just don't do that crap. Nobody's gonna tolerate it. Even people on the left are, you know, stating that no, you don't do this kind of crap. But there's more than what meets the eye, if you get what I'm saying.
Took a president from us.
What? Uh-oh, maybe I'm talking about the wrong thing here. I was talking about something else. President. What? I'm confused. I might have been talking about the wrong thing here. Don't worry. Most of the time I do talk about the wrong things. At the wrong times. It's in my nature.
Who would have been president in the future?
I'm not gonna go there, but it's a possibility. Okay, so I was talking about the right thing then. Okay. I think I was. know I'm forgetting something. How to go get it? It's over here. It's, in here? Where'd you go, man? There it is, right there. Perfect. How do you get my fuel tank? Shoot, now I gotta paint it. But in regards to that, like I was saying, there's just a little bit more than what meets the eye on that one.
I got me a pack of Dury's Marlboro Golds. Are they shit or worth it?
Oh. I don't smoke Marlboros. I probably would, but the few stores in Canada that sell them literally want like an arm and a leg for them.
Winston?
No, I smoke a brand called DK. Still don't know what the DK stands for. So I just, assume it's, either Drift King, Donkey Kong, Mine mine are like,
Drift King.
maybe. Mine are like in a orangey red pack, and
Yes, with tears of joy.
let me tell you, they don't help you drift anymore. Like, crap. Maybe when you drop your cigarette in your lap, maybe you might start drifting then. I don't know. It's hard to say. But no, that whole thing that took place, that just should never have happened. And well, I'm forgetting stuff again. This time though, it's not that I forgot parts, it's that have you all figured out what recreation I'm doing yet? Now keep in mind, it is an RX-7. Okay, fine. Don't gotta yell at me. I don't have no more parts there. Fine. Don't gotta yell at me. There we go. I'm going to try to recreate.
I'm visiting my parents and they don't know I smoke and they found an empty box. The feeling of getting caught is so shit.
See, when my parents found out, there was a big whole rigmarole. But one thing my parents, well, it wasn't as bad probably for me because my parents both smoked. So that's kind of where I got it from. And everybody around me at that time smoked. So, but they tried to discipline me for smoking. And it's like, well, how can you discipline me when you guys do the exact same thing yourself? You know what I mean? So, kind of didn't really work out in their favor. I'm missing a wheel. But, see, oh, I'm not missing it. Now, my daughter, on the other hand, she doesn't want to start smoking. She thinks it's disgusting. She thinks it's a very, very bad habit. And the reason for that is because I've never glorified smoking, you know what I mean? I've always said it's been one of my biggest regrets I've ever done in my life. And it seems to be paying off, so let's hope, She's a teenager that doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs, doesn't do none of that bad stuff, so I think I'm on the right path here. I think I'm doing pretty good so far. Knock on wood. I just gotta get her to focus on her schoolwork now. It will be awesome. But I take it neither one of your parents smoke? Just a stab in the dark? They fit. This was another word I had. So I upped the size by 3.
Mine smoked before I was born and my mom after I was born.
Oh, that makes sense. Us kids are stressful, you know? Yeah, see, my parents smoked, well, up until...
They hate me smoking weed though face with tears of joy.
Yeah, but see, smoking cigarettes, though, doesn't really impair your judgment or, like, impair your abilities versus marijuana. Like, see, for me, it's... I have to quit it when... Because I start getting rage from it. You know what I mean? I start going through withdrawals and stuff like that, and then I start raging and stuff because I don't have it at that moment. So that's normally my sign to quit. Now, I could really care... Since I got my license, I've slowed right down on smoking it because it's I can't drive when I'm under the influence. Well, it's not that I can't, I won't. Because I won't mix them together. And I like to drive, you know? I love my vehicles. So I had a choice to make. Do I continue doing it and sit at home all the time, or do I not do it and go out and have fun? Well, I chose not to do it. That was a hard battle. It's easier to quit weed though than quitting cigarettes, though. It's strange. Very, very strange. Never thought that would be possible. Oh, wait, I don't have any other seats. Dang it! What am I doing here? I want to go add parts. So... But I mean, smoking weed ain't as bad as some of the other stuff that's out there, you know what I mean? It's a plant, it's coming from the ground, it's natural.
I love driving high with music.
Yeah. See, I like very, very loud music. And when I smoke it, I just want to sit back, close your eyes, listen to it, relax. But, shit, it's been almost a year since no, 2 years since I last smoked any. I mean, it's legal here in Canada. Like, I can go to right down the block and grab some. But I kind of took the fun out of it when they did that. The bastards. Am I able to... Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Alright, so I gotta bring this down to about 60, I figured. Something like so. I think it's a Mazda. Sucks they don't have the graphics on it for it though. Voila. Body and suspension is done. I just gotta worry about that dang motor. It almost looks like it.
I smoke either listen music and chill outside having a BBQ, or when shit's bad I do some self-reflection on what I need to do in life.
Yeah, weed's good for that. Yeah, it most definitely is certainly good for that.
Orange RX-7.
Orange? It's red, my friend. If I had the decals, I'd make it look like Dom's RX-7 from Fast and Furious #1. But I don't have the right decal package on it. I'm not able to get it, unfortunately.
Tokyo Drift RX-7.
Nope. Dom's red one from Fast and Furious 1. When him and Paul Walker are trying to discuss the terms of the racing, and he goes, "Take the cash and I take the respect." Some people, respect's more important. And everybody laughs and everybody goes on their way. Exactly. All right, power steering pump. You gotta go. I door B. You gotta go. I don't know there's no parts yet, have I? I don't think I did. Huh. Bye-bye, Terpsky. People asking if I know any cheap vets in town for animals. Nope. When my dog was on the verge of passing away, there was no vets in town that would help me, so I actually had to travel out of the city, drive, well, more or less. What the fuck am I missing? Oh, there's another bracket right here. But turn a 4-hour journey into about an hour and 20 minutes. Well, about an hour and a half. Missed that doggy. My Brazilian Mastiff. It's a good dog, that one. Did this come off too? What's that? Nah, well, it might be bolted in, but I can't see it. Do you want to come out for me? What the? I bet you the fuel rail should come out first. That's what I'm thinking. Dang, sticky bolts. Oh, I forgot about the counterweight. Oh yeah, okay, fine, be like that then. Okay. Take out the rotor. No, that's right. You're gonna be sticky like that. I get it. I get it. No, I have been avoiding the conversation for the most part and avoid discussing what happened in the States for a reasoning. Maybe this might help. Take these out. The plugs. And you too? Okay. What about you? No, now you come out. Yeah, sure, why not? We need you too. Alright, now we're going to go here. Dump this list completely out. Wait, we don't need... Alright. Now we're going to go into here. We're going to boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're pretty much good at that point now. Alright. Now I'm sitting here looking at it, I need to make the wheels a bit bigger. But I don't want to because I like the gap. They finally cooperated with me. Oh. And for anybody who doesn't know, this license plate says the rebuild series 0004. I believe this is the 4th stream, I think. I could be wrong, but I never know. Alright. I think my parts are here now. Dang well better be. Okay, ooh, 2 boxes this time. Let's see, we got all of our good stuff here. Maybe not. I don't think I fucking ordered it yet. Right? Probably not. No. Got sidetracked there for a minute. Alright, I need one of you. And one of you. This motor got a camshaft to it? No, not there. Crankshaft, quarter, spark plug. Oh yes, I need 4 of these. And then I need one of those. And one of these. One of these. One of those. I definitely need one of those. You know, that's 10% increase in power. Always need one of them. Ooh, V6B. That's the one it is. Get the upper intake. Get the throttle body. And then everything else comes from... But wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. I'm missing some stuff. Oh no. Where'd they go? There they are. I need that. I need one of them. I can't remember if I marked it down or not, but I need one of them too. Alright. Now we need the plug wires. And then the rest of the stuff. Dang parts, man. I gotta figure out who the heck this freaking part supplier is. They always show up and I'm not looking. It's weird. Alright. Ah, crap. I did do that, didn't I? Man, how come nobody told me I forgot a fuel filter and a fuel pump? Alright, now we go over to this side. Now I need the type A. A type A. Forgetting everything. Forget everything. Oh wait, no, I didn't forget everything. Oh, whew. 13B. Need one of them. I believe we're at 12A. Or maybe a 13B right here. And alright. Something's not right here. I don't know if I marked that off or that. But we're gonna find the stuff. We're gonna find it good now. I guess I did mark it off. Huh. Okay. rolling through the dust. 4, 1. Alright, where the heck is this 13B crankshaft? I bet you that's it right there. The only advantage to this motor, ooh, maybe one of them, is, I don't know, maybe there's no piston rings. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. You know that? That should have to be what's throwing me off. Maybe. It's very, very cool to be. Alright, we got the fuel tank, that's in the car. So we're good on that factor. We got the idler pulleys, we don't need any more. Nope. We got the intake. I see the intermediate housing, we need one of them. Yep, they look important. I want to get me another oil filter. Fuel filter. Yeah, that's good, fuel filter. Looking for a 13B oil pan, which is right here. So you used to just going, yeah, we need some of these right there. Not this time around. Nope. Need one of them, one of them. One of these, one of these, one of these. Just, you know. How many rotor rear? Huh. What was that one? Rear side housing block? I don't want to click on it because they got a front side housing block? Or is it only the rear? Oh. Aha. Like I said, I haven't built this motor that often, so I'm a little bit all, ooh, look at this, ooh, look at that. It's all new to me. It's like I went to Jupiter for the first time. I don't know anything. I found their sprocket. We need it for the ship pulse. Timing chain. I see. So we need a timing chain right there. Can I at least order the rest of my parts for you freaking guys? Drop them off? Dang. So pushy. 13B timing cover. And we need a water pump. That's what we need. We need a water pump. I found one right there. See? It was right there. It was there all along. There's no 13B water pump pulley? Must be just a regular old-fashioned water pump pulley. Or it's going to tell me to come and get something funky or weird. That's about just my luck. Alright, so we got car parts, tune-up, body's done, wheels and tires are done, they're on the car. Interior, that's right, yes, interior. Yeah, I should put a bench in it. As much as I just do not want to. Since we're going to be selling it, we need to make that extra couple bucks, you know, helps sell the situation. Alright, now's the question. What kind of steering wheel does this beast have? Oh, it's got that. Don't look too fancy, does it? I like this one better. It's fancier. Alright, we got the electronics all taken care of. I can't put a wang on it, so we're not going to worry about vehicle add-on. Interior is not officially done. Plates are done. Gearbox is done. Alright. Now it's just we sit here and wait for the rest of our parts to show up. So these were our latest acquisitions that we got from the junkyard. I think that's where we got from the junkyard. Yeah, junkyard. Look at that, eh? It's already up $3,300. Nice. How about this one here? Did we up the value of this one at all? Dang, $1,500. Heck yeah. Oh, I'm down with that, man. That's making money. That's what that is. That's making money. And it even comes with all the wheels, too. That's probably the reason why it's so valuable right now. What about you? We make any money off of you? Hey, we're up $329, man. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not too shabby. At least it's not in the red, right? But now, I'm curious to know. I think we spent, what, $3,500 on this one? Holy crap. I haven't got a motor in it yet. Yeah, we bought it for $3,500. It's already, well, how much money have we actually put into it, though? I want to say 15 we put in it right now. Now, including all the parts, it's been almost 30 grand. Motor, suspension, bodywork, body panels. So, in all fairness, that's not bad. You know, that's pretty decent. And now we go get the rest of our engine parts, and we'll just head over to the paint shop right after. Which our engine parts are right back here. I already know where they are. Look at all that. Look at all that good. You know what I mean? Look at all that good. And we got seats too. You know, they're in the crate next to us. You know, look at all that good stuff. All right, let's go make this thing shine like a diamond in the sky. Oh, stupid freaking door. Ah. Ugh. Kind of whacked the noggin there. Starting to feel a little woozy. Ooh, I think I should sit down. I would have ever thought I could sit down while painting. Now this we're gonna keep block. This the same. But then what I can do is I can go in lighter red on the clips, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. As it is for the color of the rest of the car, you know what I mean? That's funny. Oh, wait. I'll show you why. So, this is 2 more pages than what the suspension and wheels are already done. What the suspension and the body panels are. Interesting. Perfect. Next on the block. Problems. Okay, I get why you said orange. Orange looks more red than the red. Something is not right here, see? That's okay, we're gonna do this. Actually, I think I want to do is I'm going to leave all the chrome pieces chrome. That's what I'm going to do. That is, I think, what I was going to do. I'll alter the red color a little bit, but nope, chrome, I'm pretty sure we're just going to leave it alone. There we go. Alright, oil filter. Oil filter, oil filter. Oh, we're going to do you red. Oh, we're going to do you red like that. Oh, pan, we're going to do you red too. Post pump, we're going to do you the other color right there. Perfected. Beautiful looking. And then we're going to scroll down the line. Man, I wish these... Hey, that's not very nice. Look at the difference on this one. Is I looking at the wrong color? Oh no. Let me try something here. Oh well. Huh. Alrighty then. We got the starter done. We got the rotor housings, the rear and the front. Timing cover. Let's see, the block is black. But it's not because... Nah, it's stuck. What did we do with black? I just can't believe it's not butter. Yada-dee, yada-da. Ooh, water pump. Water pump. Shiny. Alright, so like I said, we're going to keep the chrome for once. But we're going to decorate everything else. Alright, well, let's go see how our little homemade RX-7 motor is going to do. Alright, well, let's crankshaft. Full filter. Put on the rotor housing. The other rotor housing. Now I'm going to put on a rotor. Timing cover. Put the rotor on the back. Flywheel. Plate. And pressure plate. Perfect. Oh, get on there. There we go. Well, we got the back side of the engine done, see? Now we are going to put the counterweight on in the front. Put the crankshaft sprockets on. I think now maybe need the timing chain. What y'all think, man? We're going to put the timing cover on. $700 later. Alrighty. Looking good. I wish I could have painted these arms though. That's okay, because now it gives the contrast, you know what I mean? Alibi. We do not have. Oh no. I thought I had all the parts and pieces. What the? More coming to? Yeah, let's grab 3 of them. Supposedly we need 3 of them. Or I just clicked it 3 times, who really knows? Alright, what's this? Water pump. That's what that is. How did I not know that? What's wrong with me? I'm slipping. That's not what I was clicking on, but okay, sure. Whatever, that works. That works too. Well, piece after piece, everything's getting put on. Slowly but surely. Put the idler A-B on. Now put the power steering pump V6B. Beautiful. I might say, very beautiful. Put on the belt. Here's where the idler A's come into play. Write that down. Then we're going to put on that belt with this idler A as it comes into play. Alright, now we're going to put the Turbski on. So shiny. Now we'll put the old pan on. I might have a little too much red on this motor. Or is there such thing as too much red? I don't think so. Alright. Come on now. No, why would I do something stupid like that for? Better yet, don't answer. Don't answer. Alright. What's the phase we're at now? Put on the coils. Now we're going to put the fuel rail in. If I can swing it around. That's the... I see. Now this part of the intake goes on. And now it should be throttle body. After the spark plugs. We gotta put spark plugs on, spark plugs, Spark plugs are good. Alright, is that it? By gosh, I think we are done it. Alright. Oh yeah. We gotta put all the stuff in under the hood here. How come nobody warned me about that? Oh, hold up. I'm forgetting some pieces and parts and components and all that good stuff, Look at that, instant delivery. Boom, here. Just like that. Just like that. Alright, now I'm going to put these little dumb little clips on, but whatever. Keeps the dirt out. The clean, fresh, cool air in. I need NOS. I need it by tonight. I'm honestly surprised they don't have nitrous in here. You know what I mean? That should have been an upgrade when I put the drag pack. I knew that. But when they had the drag racing DLC, that's when they should put nitrous and stuff in it. You know, pro chargers, stuff like that. But at the same time, it's probably a lot of script writing, so. What are we missing? The motor and the battery. Well, fuel tank, fuel pump, fuel filter. But the fuel filter is on the motor. Alright, we got that like that. Let's bring this over. That's just a little motor. Alright, what's the value of it right now? 71,000 simoleons. What is the value after I drop this beautiful bad boy in? Holy smokes, 96,000. Okay. Let's not screw this up, right? Right. Hey, look, I can even see. There we go. Alright, let's see. We gotta put the coolant in. Now, I'm forgetting something very, very important here. I just haven't figured out quite what it is yet, see. I have no idea where the fill line is on this one. We're gonna put a little bit of lot in because it's gonna have to go through the entire system, so. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fluids. Guess we overflowed it just a little bit, but that's okay. It's probably gonna burn out anyway. You never know. Perfect. Right up to the max line. Isn't that awesome? I think it is. Alright. Now, put that back. Come on, and put in the window gobbledygook stuff in here. Alright. Under there is done. Now we go under there. Huh. Yeah, okay. Alright, start at the back, because I kind of forgot something earlier here. Trying to think of what I can do with that the Pagani out front, the Tempesta, plus the C8 Corvette. And I'm also trying to figure out how I should build. I think it's a Cadillac. At least I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. I want it to be a Cadillac. What? Well, that's just downright flipping rude. How dare they not sell me that kind of stuff? Need one of those. And we also need one right there. Now we golden olden, man. Is this seriously it? %99. What am I missing? Battery. Yep. Okay. There we go for that one. Now let's do the headlight. Hey man, we're missing the battery. How come nobody told me? I guess we won't have to worry about putting that other battery on charge since it's gone with the wind. Yeah. Shiny. Very, very shiny. Let's try to do the headlights. Shite. Number uno. I want to verify, double check. Yeah, okay. Could have been having a moment there, you know what I mean? Relapsing. Alright. Let's get this darn old raggedy bench seat out of it. I don't know why I backed up that far, but you know, it is what it is, right? Put that on there. Put this in there. Not bad. Sounds pretty darn good to me, I might have to say. It's just got that nice, right, low sound to it, you know what I mean? Alright, that's all done, that's all done. Now, we're going to bring it over here. Now we're going to crank this beast all the way up. I mean, all the way. Let's bump this up to a 430. Let's go a little bit higher. Let's go 456. Ooh, look at that, too far. Right there. Perfect. Oh, that's new. Or is that at 6? And I thought it was an 8. Wait. What are you doing here? 9? Haha, I got you. So just give me the middle finger there for a minute. Like, we got you. Woo! 16% tuning on this bad boy. Alright, so the horsepower numbers for this car from the factory, which it is most definitely not, is 291 horsepower at 6,600, or is that 68? 6,600 RPM, and the torque number is 259 pound-feet at 5,300 RPM. Now, with all the upgrades and improvements and the transmission and all that stuff, let's see how much we've actually increased it by, shall we? Holy crap. New horsepower numbers are, as it shows, 518 horsepower at 6,800 RPM, or an increase of 227 horsepower, 79%. And the new torque number is 440 pound-feet at 5,400 RPM, or an increase of 181 pound-feet, or 70%. The drag rating is now a B at 361. Not bad though. Now, if I were to put slicks on this thing, it'd bump it right up to a Class A. We don't want that. We don't want that. Probably gonna get our asses kicked, but who really knows, right? Alright, now what should we do? Should we do a warm-up practice, quick pick, 1 versus 1, or King of the Sands? What should we do? I'm almost starting to think, maybe not. Forget the test phase. Yeah, go big or go home, right? Isn't that the expression? Now, this car ain't got enough. Oh, look, we're going to Class A or Class B. Well, you know what? We're not going to be dumb. Oh, wait, can I? Oh, I thought I was going to let me go Class C there for a minute. I'm going to spend 800 simoleons and race a, I'm guessing Supernova. That should be easy enough. At least I think that's what we're going to be racing. Ooh, we get the Supernova, which actually is, oh, it's a drag version, never mind. Uh-oh. We could very well get our asses kicked here. Or not. For family! I just had to. Damn, that guy's fast. Huh. That's like 600 horsepower versus my little 518. Okay. Let's give it a whirl. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? We're going to lose, right? Hey, it's the same color one I got at the shop. Dang, this little thing is sporty. Holy crap, I'm sleeping on the line. Now I'm curious to know how fast this thing would be with slicks on it. Then I wouldn't stand a chance, but... Although I could be wrong. Seems like the slower cars tend to really get going. Alright, now we're racing the Temu version of a Dodge Challenger with an LS in it. Well, we hung first gear a little longer this time, so Didn't really pay off at all, so yeah. Trying to find that sweet spot for shifting. I'm impressed with the Land Rover Range Rover SP Sport there. I'm impressed it made it as far as it did. Mind you, I'm impressed this RX-7 is making it as far as it has. I think it's got some stump to it, man. It's got some boom. I wonder how good it does on a racetrack. You're kidding me. Couldn't even get out of third gear that time. It's pretty consistent too at the 7.4. Very consistent. But we just won. I have only in Class B, that's right. But I am very impressed with this little thing. Huh. Very, very impressed. I mean, I really am. Huh. Who'd have ever thunk? I know I sure as heck wouldn't have. You know what I mean? And if you like what you see, please do smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Well, that really means a lot and it'll help the channel grow. Because we're almost at 500. You know, we're getting pretty close to it. Man, that's a good little car, isn't it? It really is a good little car. I like it. But unfortunately, I gotta pull one of them off. And it's gotta throw on a regular old-fashioned Alabama plate. Why? Because I'm not keeping it. So, but she's at 100. Bought the car for $3,538. We put in roughly about 50 grand into it, and we're selling it for $115,325. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Bye bye. Hello, money. Money, money, money. Always like money. Money's always good. All right, let's see. What do we want to do next? What are we going to build next? We got the Bolt Reptilia R6, the PN8 version. So this one goes into my personal garage when we're done. Actually, that's where it should actually be right now. It shouldn't even actually be here right now. I got this one, supercharged. This one is the 600 Pro. But yeah, this one doesn't get built. This one actually gets put into meat garage for now. We got this right here. I think I know what we should do. Is we should hit the junkyard. And while we're on our way to the junkyard, I'm going to step away here for a minute. The wife is heading out the door there, and I'm going to say goodbye to her before she goes. And we'll talk to you all in a few momentos. So please don't go nowhere. Alright, well, thank you all very much for sticking around. Who has stuck around? Let's just take a little gander around the old, my favorite store. No. Ooh, what's this? A Mangetsu Hanata Moon MK2. Comes with a turbocharged 4-cylinder. Okay. Needs a windshield, left door, right mirror. Hey. Yeah, why not? Put that right in the parking. That's an upgraded edition. It's not the standard version. I'll just keep a stroll into the old junkyard here. Oh, what's this? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was still Ontario. I was like, we're going to bypass that one completely. All right, standard. What do we got here? V8 dual overhead cam 4x4. I mean, that could be something. How much was it? $6,500. All right. We know it's there. You know, I got 2 of them to build at the shop right now, but still, you know. Ooh. That could be the Temu Viper. Normally don't see brand name Vipers lime green, but you know, it could be a first for everything, right? Ow! Stupid frickin' pile. Yeah. And it's a standard. See? Standard. I worth a little bit of money. I mean, I could probably make a few bucks off of it. It doesn't come with a supercharged motor, though. That's no bueno. That's no good. We only want supercharged. Oh. Ooh. Let us see here. Oh, we got one, at least. Do we want that one over there? Nah. We'll wait until next time. Time to head back to the shop. Any ideas on what we should do next? Should we do the Tempesta or should we do the Cadillac? What should we do? Alright, well, regardless, I gotta go clear up the inventory here. I gotta go put it in its correct compartments. So, do we have any engine blocks in here? No. Okay, so I'm gonna switch down here. Perfect. Beautiful. And now well, let's see, we're going to switch over here. We'll switch back to this one. Over here to suspension. Why did I buy 2 rear sway bars? Strange. Or did I just forget to install it? That just would not surprise me, you know? And come down here. And go here. Oh, shit. Put you back. You don't go there. You go. Oh, wait. Don't worry, I confuse myself every now and then. It happens. So this is where I put all my used parts that are still usable. I mean, so if we're doing a junkyard build or something like that, you know, I got a little bit of parts here to put into it. You know, I got some front shocks and, you know, stuff like that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piston. And I got, 5-piston rings, Got me a Porsche cylinder head, just in case, you never know. You never know when the opportunity might arise. This is for my wheels, whether it be used or new. And then we got for electronics, right? See? And we got suspension components, brakes, stuff along those lines. And we come up here and we got engine parts, basically all drivetrain components. So transmissions, clutches, flywheels, engine components, they all go into this one. And then here goes the solid motors. So, yeah, that's where we at with that right now. But we need to switch back, go down here to warehouse 2, come back over here, so put that in there, put that in there, put that in there, and then brakes go into this one. So we only need one. And then we're going to close this up so nobody gets any sticky fingers. Yeah, we're good there. I'm thinking what we're going to build is, I'm confused, I don't know what to build. I'm going to do this one. That's one I think we're going to do. Now this one in itself, will be sold as well. But I think we're going to paint this one just a little bit different than the others. And you'll see what I mean when I go to paint it. Alright, since we're at this point, I'm going to call in this guy. I'll bring him over here to the car wash, because he needs a bath before he goes inside the shop. Now this one needs everything. I don't even need to look. But for those of y'all that are like, what do you mean, everything? I mean, like, it needs leaf springs, shocks. I guess I can't look that way. I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. It needs sway bars, springs, wheel bearings. But this motor is fried. That motor needs to be taken out, stripped apart, cleaned all back up, and put it all back together. And I believe almost every part of the motor needs to be repaired. So, but we're gonna set him in car lift A. That's where he's gonna sit for now. But in the process, we're gonna put this up to the first click. Now we're gonna start on removing the wheels. Get on over here to the first, or the driver's side now. Spray that bad boy down. Beautiful, just like that. And we're going to jump back out, and we're going to come down here to the rear. That's perfect, man. That's perfect right there, you know what I mean? Perfection. I'm going to bring this over, get that all prepared. And then on the next stream, after this one, we're going to be working on customers' vehicles. So now we've made enough money, now we can afford to splurge on it, you know what I mean? So, don't forget to check something here. Am I able to go up to the next level yet? No. Of course not. He doesn't like you like that. Alright, we're just gonna get this drive axle B out of the way. See, I'm impressed because this is a very, very complete car. But somebody definitely used this as a driver in the wrong climate of weather because it's only got 65,000 miles on it. It looks like this. Ugh. Looks nasty. I mean, it just really does. This looks nasty. Let's see. I'll get rid of this. You're in the way. You are in the way. You need to go. Definitely seen better days you have. And the rear bumper. Adios, senor. What about the front bumper? We got a front bumper around here? No. Well, you know, 2 out of 3 body. That clamshell's poached. Poached, I tell you, poached. Well, I guess maybe get that steering wheel out of the way. There we go. Now we're going to put this thing back up in the air. I'm going to get rid of all the suspension components here. Now we don't need that. But we already need to mark this. Boop. And boop. The fronts on these are more or less pretty much all the same when it comes to upper and lower control arms. And almost any vehicle that requires this style. So it's pretty simple. Come on now, get off of there. Just like that. Now why did I not pull this motor up when it was down? Now this one we're not going to be painting, we're just going to be putting the parts on. And we're going to paint the car in the end. But I got some idea for the color. Well, that's not what I chose, but I guess it was. Let's take the shock off. Shock on, shock off, man. Alright, now we're going to do the wheel bearing. We're going to do the wheel bearing. The caliper. The brake pad. The rotor. The wheel hub, rear, wheel beam. There we go. Now we're going to do the brake dust cover. And now we're going to take off this rear axle, or rear knuckle housing D. Can't forget about that D, man. Alright, now we're going to do, mark that. And it's for shits and giggles. I'm going to mark this one. I already know what the top one is. I don't need to mark the top one. But we're going to mark the bottom one. I've done a trick like this before, actually. And I look like an idiot most times when I do this stuff. So let's try to minimize that just a little bit. You know. I'd be getting worried. I smell fresh baking, but nobody's home but me. I think Casper's trying to cook again. Alright, that's done. You too. Bye-bye. I'm going to slide over here to the passenger side. There we go. Bye-bye, shock. Come on, Auto Tie Rod, let's go. Come on. These are getting replaced, man. Perfection. Alright, now we are going to be removing the... Well, I guess first things first here, we're going to have to remove the brake caliper. Right here. Brake pod. The dust cap. Rear bearing. Rotor. Docking plate. After the wheel hub. Before we do that, we gotta spray it. And mine's the fuse box. I think this car is basically empty. No. Fuse box and motor. Okay. Yep. Good enough for me. Alright, now let's get this dang motor out of here, shall we? Boom. See, I didn't bother trying to keep anything off that RX-7 because it was toast. But this one, on the other hand, you know, she's pretty darn good. Alright, used parts, here we go. Dang. Hey, man. I don't want no redness in there. No, you come back. Alright. So, inventory is cleared of suspension. No, it's not. Okay. That's garbage. I can't remember. Do I have a section in here for body panels? I don't think I do. That's used parts. That's electronics. Suspension. So, I guess what I could do, let's go back down here to number 5. Put that, and that in there. Oh, wait, see, now we gotta go down here to number 6. Gotta go to the wheels. We gotta go up to number 1. The second motor in, and boom, V12 M158. Now, what is that, you say? That is the Pegassi Tempesta, or the Pegassi Hira? Hira? I can never ever pronounce that correctly. So, that's where we're at right now. The car's stripped. We should have already put the welder on it, but we didn't. Now, we're going to be paying the price. That's okay. I can handle it. That's a big boy. Alright. Good. Oh, wait. Gotta back out of here. Gotta go over here. Gotta boom. Goodbye, parts. Huh. Oh, that was being stubborn. Alright. I'm going to close this back up. Over to here. Oh, wait, not that one. This is the one we want. Alright. Is it B or C? Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it, man. Need two of those, two of those. Definitely two of these. We need to get two of those. Shit. Did I mark it? Oh, good. Steering level C. I'm like, oh no. I may have just screwed it all up. Two of those, two of those. I'm going to say one of these. They just look that important. Two of those. Two of those. Mm-hmm. 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 Alright, now we need 20 of these. 8 for the control arms for the rear, 8 for the control arms for the front, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh yeah, that's right, there's no cross member. So we only need 16 of these. Pretty sweet, huh? Alright, let's see. Now we don't need any of those. We need one of those. We need 2 of these. Full of these. 2 of those. Full of these. And that's where we're good. Now we're going to come over here to brakes. We can get 4 of them. 4 of these. 4 of those. We don't need a mass brake servo because we've already got one. Don't forget that. Next on over down line for business here, we need one of them. Shit, I need to get the engine parts while we're in here too, right? Kind of almost makes sense if you ask me. I don't think this car has special. Oh, no, that's V8. I believe it's just 2 of these. I believe it's only 10 cam caps. Because I believe it's 5 per side, and there's only, I think there's only 1 camshaft per side in this car. I could be wrong, but you never know. Like I said, it wouldn't be me if I wasn't. Now, what kind of coolant tanks this thing got? Because I never had one in it anyway, so. I keep dang forgetting it. Hey, where would it be? But before we do that, I need to figure out some stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect, see? 2 camshafts, 10 camshaft caps. It's all good. Coolant reservoir, a B. Okay. We gotta get B, man. It goes bzzz. Alright, now we need a V12 crankshaft. What are you, V12 crankshaft? I think that's the one. Yeah, I do believe it is. We're gonna get 5. May not need them, may need them. Maybe. Alright, now we need a block. Let's use this one. Right? Right? Okay. I feel like I'm skipping a bunch of things. Huh. I think it's just regular V10, right? I guess that's it. It's probably just going to be regular V12. Huh. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I forgot. It's further on down the line. My bad. I screwed up. Now, no one of these fuel tanks. And we also need, see? Where'd you go? One of these. One of those. How many of these? Oh, shit. Let's grab 5 of these. Let's grab 5 of those. And one of those, one of those. There was something. Oh, there it is, right there. Perfect. And your V12 oil filter, because if you don't, yeah. V12 oil pan. Is this a regular V10 oil pan? Or V12, I mean? I guess so. And then we need 12 of these. And then we need, how many of those are in here? I guess there's only one. Okay. So, you know, some cars got 3, some got 2. I've just learned, you know, check things first. Alright, now we need 12 of these. You know, V12. Perfect. We're getting her done. Oh, I thought I knew this better than what I do. Dang. I think I figured this out here. Oh, obviously we need this one right there. Let's kick it on back to A and see if we can't find ourselves a serpentine belt A V12 right here. Perfect. I know we're going to need 2 of these because it's going to require V12. Actually, I forgot to get the water pump anyway. But it's going to require a V12 water pump. Who knows what else I'm missing in the process. That's okay, we'll get it as we go, right? I need 2 air filters. I need an alternator. V12HE, V12158. 2,500 bucks for 2 camshafts. I have no idea if that's a good price or not. But that's okay. I got the money. Now, the most expensive deal on this car is going to be when we get the wheels and tires. Is this ECU A? A! Yes, it is. Well, these cylinder heads ain't cheap either, but wheels and tires, I'm looking at about $15,000, if not a little bit more. Big spender, see, she's a big spender. I got 1 cylinder head. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. Never mind, I found it. I found it. Yeah, I got a fly buzzing around. It's getting under my skin. He's a sneaky little bugger. Sneaky. What exhaust manifolds go on this thing? Oh wait, none do. Why do none do? I'll show you. I'll just show you. Made that feel real for the M120, but that's for the Pegasi Revolution. But it also works for this too. So, where are my coil packs? Huh? Oh, yeah, they're in that. Yeah. See, I'm forgetting stuff. They're there. $1,800 for coils. Thankfully, they're race modeled. Now, did I? I can't remember. Oh wait. Hey, you wanna? $2,100. Here we go. Well, if I didn't get them, we're gonna have to re-get them, I guess. So, all right. Let's see. Intake manifold 158. Where's the intercooler? Oh, Mr. There you are, right there. I knew I'd find you. Let's go piston. And we already got the piston. Yeah, we already got the piston ring. So. Now, this is an expensive build now at this point. Why is it expensive? I show you. The 24 little buggers. And we need the power steering pump V12. And now where is it? That's 159. What's the throttle for this car? I honestly can't remember. If I just learned to open my eyes, you know, probably a lot better. Now, the reason why we don't need exhaust manifolds is because this has already got them built onto the turbos. We need 2 of them. And then we need 4 of these. And then we need, where is it? We're going to put this one on. And bodywork station. Alright, I think we got that down pat now. Alright, we need this one, this one. We need some more fuses. We're going to get 5 of these. 5 of these. 1 of those. 5 of these. Same with these. And the last one here. Alright, now we need a starter. Okay. So, oh yeah, I need the gearbox too. That's what I need. Oh, look at that, sitting right in the open. Man, that's pricey, isn't it? $3,500. More than what I paid for the last car. But that's okay. Because we're gonna make a turn a good profit off of this. Now, is this car 21 or 20? 21's okay. Dang, we're down like $1,200. This one. Well, I guess there really is only one wheel to put on this car. I'm trying to make the big bucks from it, right? And that would be the one that comes with it. So I need 4. 21. $8,840. And that's with a discount. Wow. Just wow. Alright, now what are the wheel size on this bad boy? 345, 25, 21. 345, 25, 21. 2, 21, 345, 25. Looking good. That was front 245. 255. Okay. 2, 21, 255. 25. And then we need the interior. Love how it's got its own interior. It's got its own everything. Nothing else can carry the weight of it. You know what I mean? All right. I go to the washroom. I will be right back. All right. Now, I think we've pretty much nailed. Oh wait, no, I got just two random plates here. Good enough. We got gearboxes, plates, interior, wheels and tires. We did the body, car parts, tune-up. We're good. All right, this can get put back. I like these wheels because you can't really paint them, so makes it a little easier when it comes to the install factor of it. However, the only catch-22 to building this car is you can't put the rear wheels on until after you put the motor in, and put the gearbox and put drive axles in. Which makes sense in a way, but in another way, it's just a pain in the butt. Man, that's some wide meats there, man. Alright, last one. I don't think I'm missing anything. Well, I don't think I am missing anything. Alright, but anywho, I'm gonna come on over here. I'm gonna create a new motor. I need to find the V12 158, which is right here. Put the old cranky shaft boo in. She's a cranky beast. Perfect. Perfect, I say. Perfect. Now I'm going to go skip one over. I'm going to go up here to the front. I'm going to go to the next one in line here, wherever it is, right here. And now we're going to go do this last one right there. Just give me a second here. Alright, now, let's see, we got all the crank caps on. Now you put the piston rings in. Okay, let's see. About 24, 36 of these pieces put together. We gotta put the 24 pieces of the rod, or the piston rings, and we gotta put the rod caps on. So. And start with the rod caps, start with the first one. Now we work our way down the line until we get to the end. 11 more to go, right? Something like along those lines somewhere. Something along those lines anyway, right? Yeah. Alright. Now I'm just gonna, I'd say hold my breath until they pink. Why couldn't they do the V12 filter blue and the V4? The 4-cylinder one pink? That would have made so much more sense. But whatever, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. The last two, I believe. I'm just looking everything over as we're doing this, and not seeing any silhouette outlines like this. Must be the last one, because now we put the whole pan on. Kind of looks like a hammerhead shark in a way. Ooh, maybe I did get the fuel filter and fuel pump, like I was anticipating on. You never know. Maybe I did. I don't know. And I'm going to swing around to the front here. We're going to put the power steering pump on, the Beat Wall edition. And we're going to put on the regular chrome alternator. Now, since this is such a big motor, I'm going to spin it around. I don't know if the firing order is accurate with this thing or not. Look at all those spark plug holes. You know what I mean? You get rockers. Ow. You get rockers on one side of the motor, or on one style motor, and then you get push rods or spark plugs on the other. Alright, I'm still here. I'm just getting me something to drink. Alright, now let's finish building us a car. That's what I'm thinking we should be doing, right? Alright, now we're putting these 12 spark plugs per side. I'm trying to give this thing a tune-up in the shop. Woo. You're looking at $5,000 bills for plugs and coils. Did I grab the right timing? Pretty sure I grabbed the right cam gears. At least I hope I did. Yeah, now we're going back to the stove. Return the ones we got, we're going to get new ones, you know what I mean? Alright, one cam cap goes here. And we put one back here. And we're going to put another one right here. One right here. And then the last and final one right here. Yeah, I did get the right cam gears. Nice. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. According to this car, maybe jet fuel. Who knows? I don't feel as mine to be running on jet fuel, man. Or at least mixed anyway with jet fuel. That'll make it run a little bit cleaner, a little bit, unlocks a little bit more power. You know what I mean? And who doesn't like more power in the car? That's why I wish where I live, I wish we had E85, because it actually increases or it actually unlocks a tune-up in the ECU of my 2013 Silverado, which will actually increase the horsepower and torque by about 30 to 50 numbers, somewhere around there, if not more. I think that's pretty sweet, but it's got to be on E85 for it to do that. And also, I think the truck needs E85 because it doesn't like regular gas or premium gas. So she likes the corn. wants to be an alcoholic and drink that cone whiskey, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, we don't have the 85 where I live. And I can't see me driving 8 hours to go get E85. You know what I mean? Just doesn't seem right, especially when I burn it all up before I even get back to the house. So, kind of pointless. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, I'm gonna mark this so I get the right one. Aha. I got you. I put 17,000 bolts later. They're not little ones either, they're long ones, man. They go right down, probably almost right to the block. No, we're done. Perfect. Let's put these ones on now. What? Okay, now who's playing games with me? Actually, I gotta get that too. Alright, let's see. Timing cover B, boom. Timing gear, boom. Timing chain. No, we already got that. What? What? Oh, it's two of these. I always thought it was C in here too. So, oh, that's the other V12. That's right. As I remember, I can see. Maybe not. Alright, let's put this on. Put that button that in place. Now we need one of those. I don't have one of these yet. We need another one. Come on, let's go. Come on, what's the problem? There we go. Water pump. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right. Come on down. See, it gets so, it needs to cool it so badly. It needs 2 water pump pulleys. Pulley fixed. Alright, now it's a crank pulley. Idler B. Can't you see? Now belt B V12. Okay. Now this, I know I bought one for a reason. I'm only slow on some days. Days I don't know why. Coil pack. Alright, now the intake. 4 bolts, holds it down. Wheel rail. And don't want to put throttle body on it yet, or do I want to wait till I get it in the car? Screw it, we'll put it on right now. It's gonna ask me, see how it's gonna want me to put the intercooler on. I'll better wait until I get it in the car. Let's see. Alright, that is a V12 right there. Why didn't I bring it with me? What the hell? Why didn't you remind me, motor? Gotta go in the car with me. There we go. Good. Alright, now we can finish putting this thing together. It's always normally my main concern is getting... Can I get all the shocks and stuff in together? Okay, I did. Couldn't remember there. Oh. Stupid van, what are you doing here? Actually, I want to move your ass outside. You've been benched for a minute, boy. Alright. Look at this little go-kart, eh? Ah, hell, since we're here, maybe we'll put the exhaust on too, right? I say I gotta do that from the bottom side. Yep. Yep. However, I am not going to forget about this time. We're going to do that right now while I'm thinking of it. Perfect. I'm going to swing ourselves around over yonder. Put this on. And then we're going to put top one on. And now the bottom one. Alright, let's put this yoke. Alright, now we're going to put the backing plate on. Wheel hub, brakes, rotors, all that fun stuff, wheel bearings. Drive axle. $3, $45, $25, $21. Alright. Alright. The upper control arm in. Lower control arm. The shock. Shock on, man. Alright, now we're going to put all that fun stuff on. Alright, now we're going to put all that. Make sure my mic was still working there. Caught it on the table there, so. And I didn't need it to break on me. Ooh, we're level 18. Yay, we're fancy. I wasn't trying to do that. Now, what did I pay for this car again? $25,000. It's already, I can already sell it for 160. It's only half built. That's not bad. Not bad. It's good to return the value on it. You know what I mean? Good to return. Alright, now we're going to do this. Put this fuel tank in. And we're going to put that fuel tank in right there. I'm going to bump ourselves all the way up here to the front. Pew! Slide across. I'm going to put in this fuel pump right there. Ah, I got to change that. Oh dear, I forgot all about that. Oh no. I got to remove all that old fuse junk, box junk over there, and put all new stuff in. Alright. Outer tie rod, you're going to hold it all together for us, okay? Okay. Upper control arm. Perfect. Lower control arm. Alright, I'm going to put in the front sway bar island. And now we're going to put in the shock. Alright, now I'm going to put in the backing plate. Wheel hub. Wheel bearing. Dust kit. Rubber. That's carbon ceramic. Wheel. Alright. Put in the upper control arm. Dang, did I guess the right amount of bushings again? That's why the other tie rod never popped up. The inner one was like, eh, we're not here. Please leave your name and number after the beep. Beep. There we go. Sway bar and link bay. Backing plate. Wheel hub. Bearing. Center cap. Rotor. Tire. Caliper. Caliper cylinder. Perfect. Now, what's the value of this bad boy worth now? 230,000 simoleons. Alright. Now we get under the trunk / hood area and we start doing our magic in there. Alright. Before I stick those intercooler pipes on, we're going to do this because I got to take them off anyway to put oil in it. So may as well do it ahead of time, right? There we go. Alright, now we're going to finish up. Stick the pipes on. Stick on one air filter. Stick on the intercooler. Like 5 bolts or something. And we got covers that snap in place on top of them. Like right here. Beautiful. But this is an eyesore right here. This, it's not flying, man. It's not driving with me. Alright. Now we gotta remove the fuses. The fuses. Now the fuse box. Instead of fuse ball, we call it fuse box. Alright, now we're gonna put a new fuse box in. That's my ECU. Go back here somewhere. I know that does, so we'll put that over there. And I know that goes right there, so we'll put that there too. Come on. Why are you being stubborn like that, man? What did I ever do to you? Alright, we got what? Probably 1A and 1B left. This one here should be an A. Yep. Alright, now we come on over here and put the 3 C's in. So that one 10 times faster than you saying 3 seasons. Yeah, I do apologize for pausing here. Like I'll just randomly stop. It's because I keep seeing that fly by me, and I'm trying to get him. But as soon as the shadow comes anywhere near him, he's gone. Never mind. Got him. Alright, now we can reincarnate into something else. Because see, the one thing is when a person unalives themselves, they think they'll come back and they reincarnate. Well, it's true that they do reincarnate. However, you don't come back as your old self. You don't come back in human form at all. You actually come back as a bug or an animal. And That way then somebody else can actually do the process the correct way. It's a weird process, it really is. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, I canceled me out like that. Oh yeah, so let's go for duh. I'll be able to get more, guys. I really will. Come on now, fill up. Because then after this, I believe it's paint, bodywork and paint, if I'm not mistaken. I did put the battery in there, right? Yeah, I did. Parts, 100%. Interior, yeah. Body, So, we got the seats. We shall put them in the car. Start with the steering wheel. There we go. Driver's side. Passenger side. Oopsie. Alright. That's done. Good enough. But I'm thinking before. Oh, wait, no. Alright, well, let's get all this stuff done on it. Wait, why did I get 2 license plates? I only need 1. I hope my vision turns out the way I'm expecting it to. Alright, let's get this side done. In the mirror. I believe the body on this thing should be perfect. No, what am I missing? Probably a bunch of things. Door window and left mirror. I knew that. Alright. Now, we're ready to align it and then send her next door. There. Next door we go. After we get through the shelf. Something along these lines is what I'm thinking. Yeah. So I do something different. Now, it should be finished completely. Minus, you know, the mirror. Now it should be finished completely. Yep. Alright. It's already worth 406,000 simoleons. I don't know why I went there. I gotta go here. Hey, wait a minute. Was I missing something? No. Cool. Alright. Bring this over to Zedino. Oh, look at that different color. Can't wait to see this thing in the light. Very close to what I was looking for. So we're going to keep it right at around 390. Here's a fight and a half. Alright. Check this out, shall we? The factory numbers for this car are 721 horsepower at 5,600 RPM, and the factory torque numbers are 739 pound-feet at 3,700 RPM. Now, let's see how much we've increased it by. Because I know once you put the car on the dyno, if it goes, it can go anywhere else on the map. Alright. That's pretty respectable numbers there. Down there, actually I did double my power. The current now horsepower is 1,486 horsepower at 5,700 RPM. And the current now torque is 1,489 pound-feet at 3,900 RPM. I mean, that's pretty low RPM for having 1,500 pound-feet of torque. The horsepower increase is 765 horsepower, or 107%. And the torque increase is 751 pound-feet, or 102%. Drag rating, 999. Oh yeah. Now, good possibility I'm gonna screw this up. But there's a good possibility I'm not. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? Like I said, we're going right for the gusto. We're going right for King of the Sands. 8th mile, even though this car probably needs a mile or... Huh. Seems like they're all the same. Pagani Hero. Alright. Y'all ready for this? Actually, cruised pretty good, actually. Cruised pretty good. Almost broke into the 5s. I can't remember if I've actually had a car that went into the 5s or not. Can't remember. Huh. Ooh, look at that. We're first on the chopping board. Kind of a neat little sound there, we might have to say. That thing's a beast. Oh, we're real close to the 5s now. Very close. I think it's going to be a Pagani finish. What do y'all think? Pagani all the way or what? Ooh, yellow one. Oh, he's trying to copy me. Woo, that was nice. Dang, we're chipping a little bit at a time each time away at it. That's for sure. Me and Donna. All right, Donna, what you got? I got nothing. I got nothing. Now we're starting to run consistent. 602 at 140 mile an hour. Alrighty. Good enough for me. It's my payday. Alright, everyone. I would like to thank everybody who has watched today. If you are new to the channel and you are watching, please do hit the subscribe button. And everybody who's watching the channel today, new or subscribed, please do hit that like button. It would be so greatly appreciated. It would help the channel grow drastically. And yeah, we shall catch y'all on either the next stream or the next video. Don't really know what it's going to be, but we shall wait and see. Bye, everyone.